We're here today on the shores of the Red Sea in the lower Hijaz Mountains to visit one of the newest circuits on the Formula One calendar. We're in Jeddah, home to what we all hope is going to be a thrilling Saudi Arabian Grand Prix. So let's take a look at the topographical map of the Jeddah Street Circuit. As you can see, a number of challenging corners for the drivers to master here. We'll see just how much the teams have benefited from their time spent in practice this weekend. And like many street circuits, this track has the potential to punish drivers that get it wrong. Let's hope we avoid any safety cars today. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. George Russell will begin today's event in pole position, and Andrea Kimi Antonelli completes the front row. Moving on to the rest of the grid, we have Piastri, Norris, Charles Leclerc and Verstappen, Hamilton, Hadjar, Albon and Pierre Gasly, Colapinto, Lawson, Esteban Ocon and Hülkenberg, Sainz, Behrman, Fernando Alonso and Valtteri Bottas, Stroll, Bortoleto, Perez and Arvid Lindblad rounds off the grid. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today? And alongside me today is a man who needs no introduction, but I'll try anyway. It's Ant Davidson. I know what we've got to do before the start of today's race, but what about our driver? What do the final hours look like for them?
Well, for them, you've got your pre-race rituals that you go through. You see different drivers that, some have got their headphones on, they're listening to the music. Some drivers really absorb the energy from the crowd and they're there waving to them. Other drivers, they go within themselves. They chat to their engineers, absorbing that information, that vital information that you need to carry you through the race. And, those pre-race rituals are essential to making things systematic. We do a lot of Grand Prix in a season, and the more systematic you can be, the easier you are within that environment.
Radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
You've got some work to do to match your result from last race. Come on, we know you can do it. Systems all looking good, head down. They're on fresh mediums. They're in 9th place. Conditions look stable at the moment, no rain currently expected. Don't currently have the data for that request. That's Behrman behind you. There are 20 laps of fuel left. Okay, incredible parking there, nice one. That's going to give you the edge if you can get a good launch as the race starts. Okay, so overtake mode active. We'll get some extra power from the hybrid system now. Use boost on the next long straight to get past. Okay, overtake enabled. Right, you've got boost mode available now. Use it if you want to. Currently P11, currently P11. Our gap to first place, 6.2 seconds. Gasly's ahead of you. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 2.0 seconds. Lawson behind, and that's 6 laps until your pit window's open. All right, 16 laps to go. That's Gasly ahead. Time last lap, 1:32.3. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 2.2 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 2 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. We're falling back by around 1.2 seconds a lap. Come on. Alexander ahead of you now. And the time last lap, 1 minute 32.4. Okay, gap to the car in front, 3.5 seconds. They're on fresh mediums. Their tyres are 3 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. We're falling back by around 1.2 seconds a lap. Come on. Okay, gap ahead, 2.8 seconds. Okay, that's Hadja just ahead of you. Push hard. Time last lap, 1:34.9. And gap to the car in front, 2.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, they've got 4 laps on their tyres. We think they've got one more stop. They've got some kind of mechanical problem. Okay, so you're gaining by around 0.6 a lap. Seeing a lot of tyre deg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 2.0 seconds. Tyre condition still looking good. Hadja ahead, and the time last lap, 1 minute 35.6. Okay, keep an eye on that gap ahead, please. 1.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Their tyres are 5 laps old. We think they've got one more stop. They seem to have an issue. You're gaining by 1.6 seconds a lap. To slow down before hitting the corners. We don't want to get a penalty. Gap to your teammate ahead, 3.8 seconds. They're on old mediums. They're 8th. Time last lap, 1:33.8. No rain expected for the time being. Okay, dries seem like the best tyre for now. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Got 11th, that's 11th place. Okay, so gap to the leader, 13.3 seconds. Okay, Hadja's ahead of you. Less than a second separates you. They've got some kind of mechanical problem. The car behind is Lawson, and your pit window opens in 2 laps' time. Okay, 12 laps to go. Okay, Carlos, tyres are wearing at quite a rate here, mate. Please try and look after them. Right, the gap to the teammate ahead of us, 6.6 seconds. Currently P11, currently P11. The distance to the leader, 14.7 seconds. Okay, that's Hadja just ahead of you. Push hard. Okay, the gap is less than a second. The car behind is Lawson. Okay, your pit window opens next lap. And 11 laps to go. Hadja ahead, and the time last lap, 1 minute 34.7. Okay, here's the gap that we're trailing the car ahead by, 1.3 seconds. They're on old mediums. Okay, their tyres are 7 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. All right, you're falling back by 1/10 a lap. Confirmed, we'll receive you at the end of this lap. Okay, forget the targets for now. We've got to focus on the pit stop. Okay, go, go, go! That was a fantastic stop, faster than we were expecting. That was our last stop, no more scheduled pit stops, let's go. Okay, that's Bearman ahead. Okay, they're on old hard tyres. Their tyres are 8 laps old. We think they've got 1 more stop. Time last lap, 1:35.7. Catching the car ahead, well done, but be aware these tyres need to get us to the end of this race. Okay, Carlos. Okay, Behrman's behind. We want to keep them behind, please. This is super critical for our strategy. Okay, gap to the car ahead, 1.9 seconds. Alexander's coming in for his stop now. So your ERS is running a bit low. Look into changing your ERS mode in the MFD for a more conservative burn rate, or you might want to try some lifting or gentle braking to recharge. Car behind you's just come in for the hard tyres. Car behind, running hard tyres. Okay, we lost the position. Try to keep focus. No need to worry about the tyre condition for now, everything's looking good. If you continue to cut corners, the stewards are going to give you a penalty. Be careful. I'm afraid you've been given a time penalty for that last incident, mate. Okay, mate, don't worry about the damage. I've got some new strategy options if you go and check your MFD. Okay, we've got to focus on the VSC delta. Forget the old objective. Okay, caution, caution. Virtual safety car is out. Reduce speed and maintain a positive delta on your dash. Okay, we've got a full course caution. The safety car's out. Keep an eye on the delta. We need to keep it positive to avoid a penalty. Slow down, maintain positive. We might need to look at a new race strategy after that. I've got some options for you, so go and check your MFD. Okay, mate, that's it. Go, go, go. Perfect job on the turn in there, mate. Looks like a nice stop time. We're happy with that one. Okay, slow down, slow down. Your delta's negative, which means you're going too fast. Reduce your pace. Right, drop your speed. Our delta's too low and we're going to risk a penalty. Slow your pace immediately. Got that confirmed. Currently sitting P21. We're currently P21. Behrman's ahead of you. Okay, gap to the car in front, 10.5 seconds. Perez is behind you. Less than a second separates you. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Let's go. Okay, just 5 laps until the end. Okay, let's get ready to go racing again. The safety car is in this lap. When the field accelerates, remember there's no overtaking until the timing line. Safety car in this lap. Okay, clear. Okay, this is Mark. I need you to stop cutting the corners. If you keep it up, the stewards are going to give you a penalty. Okay, mate, that was an illegal manoeuvre. You've got to cede that position or we'll receive a penalty. Okay, take it easy on the car. We can't sustain this level of damage. Okay, overtake enabled, overtake enabled. Gap to your teammate ahead, 7.5 seconds. Okay, they're on fresh hards, they're 8th. And the time last lap, 1 minute 33.1. Boost mode is available now. Final lap, push, push. Alright, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Let's work hard this week, guys, and come back stronger.
And here he comes. It's all go, go, go for Lando Norris. Norris as he takes the checkered flag and wins.
It was a joy to watch today, honestly, because the driver was clearly able to read the conditions well on track, to use the information properly from the team, and usually come up with the right solution at the right time.
It's what every driver imagines when they start out on their long road towards Formula One. And for our lucky three today, here's the podium waiting for them. He raises the trophy over his head. Lando Norris, head and shoulders above the rest today. Well, that was certainly an exciting weekend of Formula One. Be sure to join us for more exciting Formula One action very soon.